is dropped. We're underway, and I've been looking forward to this one all day. Angles it over to Crosby. Bouchard's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Sidesteps the check. Fantastic save!
And Noonan's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Team Canada's got the puck along the boards. Holloway's hauled down. Penalty on the way. Takes the feed at the back end. And they score on the delayed penalty. They make it count.
Well, they do make it count, James. Now it will negate their power play opportunity. But hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play. I love that he fights to get tight to the net here, and it's all about accuracy and a quick release. It's not about how hard it is, and he doesn't miss.
Canada's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And there hasn't been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one. James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Along the wall by White Cloud. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Pedola's been flagged for cross-checking.
It's tough to be behind the 8-ball on the PK when you're trailing by 1. Sometimes it feels like wasted time, James. It's not wasted, though. You got to get back to even strength, and maybe you can have a power kill in there as well. Generate some momentum.
And he passes it up ahead to Cousins. With possession along the wall. Takes a shot. Stops it cold. Canada's got it into the offensive zone. Looks to set up at the point now. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one. This goal is a product of the goaltender not being able to find the puck. And anytime you're in the offensive end, you want to get traffic in front for this very reason. You can see him battling in the butterfly to try and find it, and he finds it too late.
Canada's on a mission tonight. Now up by 2 here, still in the first.
Well, they've really controlled the puck, and in fact, they've dominated throughout the first 20 minutes of the game, James. They've had their opponent chasing, and when they've chased, they put the puck to the net. They've had great shooting opportunities, and they've taken them.
All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more, as this is going to be a fun one tonight.
Coaches aren't going to like the possession numbers here, James. Sometimes it doesn't match the eye test, but tonight it does.
There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Canada's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. Team Finland's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save.
Greaves made a grade A save there, and it just shows that he wants that puck, right? He's so aggressive, he's so assertive in his crease, and he knew where that puck was going every step of the way.
And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Mata. Quick pass across to Crosby. Up the neutral zone now. He's got a step.
The goaltender. What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James, and that momentum it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
Canada's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight, especially what they've been doing in the offensive zone.
Yeah, why would you slow down when you can pad your stats? I mean, they've been all over the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun out there, and there's been a wave right through the bench.
Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Taken along the wall by Yukiharu. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Team Finland's got the puck along the wall. And they score!
They score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but it looks like they didn't need it. I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
Finland suddenly made a lot of people sit up here in these stands as they've made it a 2-goal game now.
Well, it's a game now, and everyone's standing because they know they're back in it. Just a 2-goal deficit. One more, and they're within striking distance.
Shot! Gets a piece of it with the glove!
To be able to react that quickly. Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
Fans, your donations have made it possible for kids in need to see their heroes live from our Tickets for Kids luxury box. Thank you for your generosity.
Has been really focused in the crease tonight. You can tell that he's tracking the puck with ease and comfort, but his team is playing really well in front of him as well. They're gaining confidence off of his saves, and they're creating opportunities in the offensive zone.
Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Puts it on net. That goes off the mask.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
And now it's grabbed by Matt-Paulo. Moves the puck. He says, let's get physical on that play. And that goes off the glove and will play on.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Angles it over to Matejchik. And that's intercepted. Trying to shake loose. All alone. He scores!
Flying, James. It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
Team Finland's goal has suddenly tightened the gap here in period number 3.
Well, they're within one, James, and it's not enough right now, so they're going to have to continue to counter, transition quickly, but most importantly, retrieve the puck. That is critical to be able to possess it.
Team Finland's got the puck against the boards. Steps in front of that one. And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Short-handed, down a goal here late in the third. They got to look to be opportunistic. They got to bring out the power kill and look to jump on pucks. Canada's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting attacking pucks in a great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Wide open net. Scores! Into the empty net.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
Team Canada's effort has really impressed me tonight here, Cheryl, and after that, EN in the old statistical book only adds to their lead.
Yeah, and it's going to be all but over, isn't it? You know, you put it in the 4x6, it's empty, and you know everyone just starts jumping because they realize they just won the game. Murin's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
And they'll drop the puck one more time before this thing concludes. A chance! Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. Lots of power play goals in this one, and this was just a team that was just outworking the opposition tonight.
Yeah, and they were putting them on their heels, wearing them down, and that's why they got the power play opportunities, James. But you have to find a way to cash in and you get them, or the momentum can go the other way. They capitalized, and it's the reason they were successful tonight.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.